Hey guys, and welcome to Live Russian Verbs. Today we continue talking about verb prefixes and we will cover the prefix ДО today and some of its usages, some of the meanings it adds to verbs. Let's get started. The first thing to cover is when we have verbs of motion by adding the prefix ДО followed by preposition ДО and noun in the genitive case, we will have a construction of reaching some point, getting somewhere. Let's look at it. Как я могу доехать до школы? How can I get to school? So, ехать, to go by car, доехать, to reach, доехать до, to reach which point, школы in the genitive. How can I reach the school? Or, как мне дойти до вокзала? It's a version of как я могу. You can say как мне, like how is it to me? Possible, yeah, how is it possible to me? Как мне дойти, to reach by foot. This time we know that идти is by foot. To which point? До вокзала, to the train station. So here we can translate, how can I reach the train station? And the last example, как можно добраться до банка? In this case, I'm taking again a version of как я могу, как можно, like how is it possible, and добраться is a very, very useful verb you would use instead of доехать, дойти when you don't know the transport, you don't want just to think about it. Use the verb добираться to get somewhere, or if you want to accomplish it, you use the perfective verb добраться. So, how is it possible to get to, again, до, to what kind of point? До банка, to the bank. Итак, so the verb добираться, добраться. Я добираюсь when we are talking about some regular action. Каждый день я добираюсь до работы пешком. And добраться is its perfective, as I said, pair, yeah, companion. For example, сейчас мне нужно добраться до банка. Yeah, now I need to get to the bank, maybe to withdraw some money, or I don't know what. Okay, let's get to the second usage. It's all about finishing up. So, we were doing something, and if we want to underline that we finished it up, or when we want to ask, have you finished it up, we would use the prefix ДО again. Let's look at it. Ты доел суп? Have you finished your soup? If I say ты поел суп, it means are you done with it? But I don't mean entirely. Maybe there is something left in the plate. Поел, it means that you are not hungry anymore. You ate for some time. You are done with it. But when I'm wondering about if you have done it entirely, I would say доел. Ты доел суп? I say it often to my son. The second example. Наконец-то я дочитала книгу. Finally, наконец-то, or just наконец, я дочитала. I finished it up. I read it up entirely. When I say я дочитала книгу, it means that I read it entirely. But if I go to this usage and I say я дочитала книгу до, to what point? До середины, to the middle, or до 10-й страницы, to the 10th page. I can say it. Наконец-то я дочитала книгу до 10-й страницы. It's possible. The third example. Вчера мы не досмотрели фильм. So, yesterday we didn't finish up watching the movie. Again, досмотреть. Досмотреть, it means to finish it up. Film. Допей все молоко. Допей. Пить is to drink. Пей is imperative, it means go ahead, drink. Пей, пей. do it, drink. Допей, finish it up. Допей все молоко, finish up the whole milk. Like drink it up. Доделай всю работу. Again, the imperative. Делай, do it. Доделай, finish it up. Всю, все. Do you know did you notice we use this words here? Все, the whole. Всю, again, the whole. Всю работу, все молоко. You see the accusative case here. When we do something accusative or we watch something accusative. So in this usage, the case is accusative. Let's get to the third usage, adding something. Let's say we are doing something and we need to repeat this action to add something. How would we say it? Нужно дописать эту букву. Let's say you are writing something and I'm saying that you should add a letter. Нужно дописать эту букву. This letter you have to add. So you were in the process of writing and I'm saying you to add. Or долей еще молока. Лить, to pour. Лей молоко. Pour the milk. Долей, долей, add. And when we add a little bit of. That's why there is a genitive case. Some milk, some of it. Genitive. Or добавь еще немного сахара. Добавь, add. Добавить, it means to add in general. So add a little bit more, some of сахара, again the genitive. Sugar, add some sugar, some amount, genitive again. I want you to remember this. And the fourth usage of this prefix is, it's quite interesting and colloquial. We use 2 or 3 words to say something like, you've really done it. It means that now you got into some troubles. Теперь ты доигрался. Ты доигрался. Like, now you got into some trouble. Now you've really done it. Играть, it means to play. And доиграться, it's reflexive. Notice there is a prefix and there is this suffix, postfix ся. So, доигрался, played to the point when it got dangerous and now you are in trouble. For example, my son was running around in the garden. I was like, осторожно, be careful, осторожно. Then he falls and I say, ну вот, доигрался. Видишь, доигрался. Or we can say, допрыгался. It's like you jumped and then you jumped to the point when you got into trouble. Ну вот, допрыгался. It can be used when you are not actually jumping. It can be used when you are just fooling around and then you got into trouble and people say допрыгался. So, you've really done it this time, yeah? Remember this, доигрался, допрыгался. We can also say добегался. Ну что, добегался? Добегался when you were running. This example in the garden would go here like добегался. That's what you got, now you fell, yeah? So I hope it was helpful and now you have less confusion with the prefix ДО. We'll meet each other in live Russian verbs. See you!